So here I have 3 power supply units. I have one there, and one there. And what I'm doing is I'm running this one right here. I'm running these 4 hubs off of, which is 28 miners. This one back here in the corner, I'm running these 4 hubs, 28 miners again. Then this one here, I'm running these 14, which I could easily tack on another 2 hubs and run 14 more, and I could actually add a couple more in here. But the reason I did this setup is because, if you remember, there's 2 outputs on the power supply. So even if I loaded up one hub and ran 10 and 10, that'd be 20 between the 2. If I put a third on, there's no way to split it up. So what I did is I went with 4 hubs. You can put, I feel comfortable even if I loaded this up with another one and another one, or 2 more, and get up to 30 or maybe 31, 32, but I wouldn't want to go any higher than that, because you're going to be getting to the limit, and those they will burn up. But as you see, I got the little cheap LED so I can monitor the voltage in case something goes wrong. I'm powering all 10 of these hubs are running down into just one 10-port hub, which then feeds into the computer. This here's been running now for 6 days without any restart or anything, and running just fine. I used to split this up into 2 hubs down here. I ran 5 into one hub and 5 into the other, and for some reason every 3 days I'd be losing some of the eruptors would go down. I'd have to restart, and I put them all into one hub, and for some reason now it runs continuous without any problems whatsoever. The other thing I did is I'm using case fans to help cool, and then I have these 3 Arctic fans. Now the 3 Arctic fans I used to plug into the hubs themselves, but I always felt like maybe, you know, it was just extra draw on these PSUs. So plus I always wasn't sure if I felt comfortable with the hubs interfering with some of the data that's being transmitted. I'm not sure. It's just something I felt. So what all I did was I just took another 10-port hub that has its own power supply, and I'm using it just to run the fans, just so the fans are independent of all the data that's going through the hubs right now. So anyhow, that's my 70 miners, and it's been running steady here. I'll show you what I got. Been running steady at 23 gigahashes a second. So anyhow, that's that. It's pretty straightforward. Here's my latest addition. Is I just added a single that I picked up off of eBay. Actually, I bought it just a week ago, prior to the prices on these singles were coming down. It actually made more sense for me to buy that than it did for me to go ahead and buy more USB miners. But since the price of and there's what it's mining at. It's mining at 58. But now, with the big jump in bitcoins in the last few days, these miners, I paid $1,000 for this Butterfly Labs single right there. Now I see in eBay they've jumped up. Now you're looking at, they've gone up at least $400 or $500, if not more, just because of the price jump in Bitcoin. So I may end up waiting and seeing what ASIC miners what this new cube comes out with, this 30 gigahashes. And if anybody has any questions, anything, just ask.